Hello, good evening. How are we doing today? Is everybody well? Is everybody good? Is everybody kind and significant? Are we all trying our best to make the world a better tomorrow? Or are we really doing our best to go from today to tomorrow? Because both are completely valid. Come on. Come on. Is it not recognizing the window? What are we doing here? We good? We good? We believe in ourselves? Perfect. Now, where did we leave off? Where were you when... Okay, I have to check it. Okay, good. We're all good. We're all good. It's working now. Fantastic. I want to give shaders a try while we're at home. Oh, that is frozen. Okay, we're good. It's like that looked like it did not want to do that, and then it did it. So we're good. We're good. We're good. Whew, I was worried for a second that I just deleted it. It's okay. So, what were we doing? I made more platforms because we are starting to get into the greater depths of the things that we are up to. We now have coal coke, gems, and we have bucket of creosote oil. And that was an important quest, apparently. That was something that we were meant to do. Yes? Good. And now we need to make engineer's workbench and get treated wood planks so that we can then make more things. Right, the last thing we did was this. We made a steam engine, a steam boiler add-on, and a magmatic boiler. So that's going to be our power system, right? Our power source. I have not touched anything else of it yet. I haven't even set it up. I merely crafted the items, and that was it. So let's see. Let's take... Do I have any logs? Do I have any planks? I have some. Okay. Some should be plenty. Let's see. Perfect. Oiled up and ready to go, of course. Of course we are. And now we need to make a desk, right? An engineer's whatever. Engineer. Engineer. That was painful. That was hard to do and watch. Is it engineer table? What are you called? Engineer's workbench? Engineer's workbench. I see. Engineer workbench. There we go. So it's treated wood slab, treated wood fence, engineer's crafting table, which is more treated wood, and then a piece of iron. Okay. So we're going to need treated sticks. We're going to do this one step at a time so that we don't over make things. We're going to need treated slabs. I'm probably going to need to make more. Do I have more oil? I do have more oil. Fantastic. The thing I actually don't have is more planks. Oh, yes, I do. I have 42 logs in my inventory. I am a little bit blind as a bat. So let's actually make those right now. We're going to do this. Put that away. Make more. Fantastico. Now we're going to make this, which is la crafting table. And then 3, 2, 2. Perfect. And then now just a fence with 2 more treated sticks. Perfect. This is the most ugliest recipe. It's a bunch of one of things where you make multiple. That's so hurtful. That's so hurtful. And then now we need to make a vacuum tube and an engineer's blueprint. The coke oven works wonders for creating coal coke, but it leaves behind a thick residue that isn't burning up. This byproduct would be perfect for reinforcing wood to prevent it from heat. If I get enough, I could build a proper workstation. And then we went ahead and did that. And now, I feel like Edison right now. Sitting at this table has activated something in my brain. After researching and creating some blueprints, I believe I figured out how to make a simple device to control electric currents within a vacuum. Or at least that is what the blueprints say. So I think now we're going to actually break these chests, because they served their purpose quite well. But now I am ready to start using this space for... Oh, goodness. We need upgrades now, which is good, because we've reached the point where we can make chest upgrades. Gold and iron. We got a bunch of gold, actually. Somewhere. Is it in here? No. Where did I put all that gold? I got a bunch of gold. A bunch of gold. What? What? I promise I got gold. I'm not dumb. I got a bunch of raw gold. And then where is it? Is it in the other backpack, any chance? Back. I'm not wearing it, am I? Where did all of that go? What? Huh? So this is the main backpack, but it doesn't have anything. And then I absolutely know that I got a bunch of raw gold from the nether. And I was doing things with it. I was putting a bunch of things in here. Am I crazy? I might be, but don't tell me. Yeah, there's gold in here. There's also room in here. The logic cable's not reading all of these. So maybe it just needed to be updated? I'm unsure. But... 7 of these? One... Take this out, put this in. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll start with that. We'll start with that. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Maybe it doesn't extend that long? Well, it's smart enough to put the items in the chest. So that makes me think that it has to do with, like, recognizing that they're hooked up. So I may need to break the logic cables and put them back. That may be what is necessary. Let me eat my emergency fruit. I'm gonna break all the cables and I'm gonna put them back. That sounds smart to me. What doesn't sound smart is doing this in the water, so I'm actually gonna go outside and do it from the oxygen. Whoa! Yeah, I think I just need to update the cables, and then we will be moving and shaking. It just needs a little bit of love. That should be in the backpack. There we are. See if that fixes anything. It looks like we have room now. Okay, now we have room. But I don't know if that's yeah, because it was bugging earlier anyway. Wait, what did energy pipe? Okay, so that'll be whenever we get to doing that kind of stuff. So there's our crafting bench, our engineer's workbench. I'm not exactly sure how to use this. I've never used one before, but let's see what they want me to make. They want me to make engineer's blueprint, lead, iron, copper, paper, lapis lazuli, or blue dye, and a vacuum tube, which is engineer's blueprint, glass, copper wire, redstone, and a nickel plate. Okay, I can do that. Let's do blue, value, print. There we go. All right, paper, not that one, and blue dye. Un, deux, trois, fantastique. Blueprint. That's step 1. Now, glass, copper, redstone, nickel. Copper wire. Bonk. And then... there we go. It's being unkind to me. Now we need a nickel plate. Nickel... I think it's 2 for a plate. Let's do that. Get the plate started and see what we can shake out. And then what else am I missing? It needed one other component, I felt like. Glass. We have that and redstone. Amazing. Perfect. I made one too many nickel plates. I hope I'll need another nickel plate in the future. We'll see, though. Blueprint. Okay. So, bink, bank, bonk, boom, blueprint. Oh, that's fun. I've never used this table before. Look at all this stuff. That's cool. Amazing. Now we can make a garden cloche. If I can create a vacuum, then I can replicate some sort of growth chamber. Growing plants underwater is cool, but having a small chamber of them to grow in would make it much easier for me to control and speed up growth rates. Create or find a garden cloche to grow crops in. Notes on garden cloche speeds. When given power and water, garden cloches can grow a single crop inside of them. The speed that the crop grows is based on the soil that is used. You can find all of the soil speeds per growth cycle in the next 2 pages. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 4. Infernium. Cool. Okay. But I think it wants me to do this, right? It wants me to make a motor. Let's see if we can make ourselves a motor. And then after that, I think we need to try and get this thing set up. Okay, we're only missing the magnetic coils, and we're only missing the electrum wire, which is electrum plates. Electrum. Okay. Let's make 2 plates. I don't know how much wire that's going to give us or what, but it should be close to what we need. 2 electrum plates. All day. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, I know what I was forgetting. I forgot my my pirate music. Pirate music. There we go. Now we're really a pirate. Wire cutters. There they are. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that 2 more times then. Electrum. But while that goes, I can crank out 1. Beautiful. Then pour. Pick up, pour. Pick up. Fantastic. Then we can make more wire. And then 1 more motor. Low. Time to spin. And that opens up everything else. Okay. So before we get started and move on to making this. Ferrocore ingots are great for creating electronic housing. Using the foundry, I should easily be able to create simple alloys that I can use to make some basic magnetic coils with. Combine this with some ferrocore and I can make a motor. Craft a motor using ferrocore, magnetic coils, and nickel. Before we create our first machine, we'll need a few basic crafting mats. Magnetic coils are core recipe components for many of the machines and recipes within the mod. We'll use these coils to create a major crafting mat for most machines, the motor. Okay. Noted. So we'll put... Oh, it gave me 6 magnetic coils. Okay, cool. It gave me a motor. But I want to get some infrastructure set up because I have this machine, but I haven't used it yet. Machine is not assembled. Please add missing core blocks. It told me how to make this. I just don't remember. Machines from Ortec are multi-blocks that use machine cores to finish building them. By placing the machine itself down, you can right-click on it to see where the machine cores must be placed. Right-clicking with machine cores will automatically place them down. The first 3 tiers of machine cores. You can learn more about these in Ortec chapters. Each multi-block machine will need a specific amount of machine cores to complete them. Okay, so we need 2 machine cores. Did I make extra? I did. Let's see if 3 is enough. So we'll place down the steam engine. Blonk, blonk, blonk. Wait, that's so cool. That's so sick. And then I place down magmatic boiler. It requires 1 machine block. Oh, whoa, this is cool. This is really cool. Okay, how do I want to organize this now that I see that I have them? Create a magmatic boiler and attach a steam boiler add-on to it. Craft a steam engine and create a setup to generate basic steam. Magmatic boiler. Steam boiler and steam engine. So we'll make the steam engine first. I want it facing this way. No, the other way. Like that. Blonk, blonk, blonk. Assemble. And then we need 1 more machine core. Machine core. Log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The big stack. Beautiful. And then 2, 3, 4. Make you. Make you. Okay, dokie. Fantastic. And now we're gonna place down the magmatic boiler. Like this. And then I have these 2 things. Allows the generator to produce steam instead of RF. Input water at this add-on and extract steam from it. Like that. And then this. Maybe I should put that up top then in case I need to do piping. Okay. Lava. It's producing energy. And then this. I fear I don't know what I'm doing. Create a magmatic boiler and attach a steam boiler add-on to it. Craft a steam engine and create a setup to generate basic steam power. Okay, so this is the other add-on. And this is turning things into steam. This is turning lava into steam. Yes. Okay. And so now I want to reassemble this like this. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This is making steam. Empty, empty. And I don't know if they've connected up or not. Have I made a good fluid pipe yet? Fluid pipe and advanced fluid tank. Fluid. That's fluid storage. wonder if I can use the thing that I was using. Was it called a crank? What was the block I was using to put things in my sluice? I fear I don't remember. Was it a pump? It was a pump. So if I do... Is that working? I don't know. The only thing I'm really struggling with is the output and input of this thing. I don't know if I'm inputting or outputting anything. Because this is a steam boiler. So what's input, what's output? Who gets what and who's doing who? I gotta know. Like if I do a fluid output like this, this should receive steam. This has lava. So if I give it water. Confused, I don't know. To see an interactive example of the entire setup, hold G on the steam engine, starting by building the magmatic boiler, then attaching the steam boiler add-on to the back of it. Pump in water into one side of the steam boiler add-on and lava into the boiler itself. This will cause the boiler to generate steam, which can be pumped out of the other side of the steam boiler add-on and into the steam engine. I see! So if I put this back, I do this, I do this. Come here. There we go. And then I do this. And then I do this. This does not work. This is how you say it not working. This does not... Oh, does this pump into a tank, by chance? So I can get it to pump into... Okay. And then tank. Yes. Then yes. And then output. And this now does this. Fantastic. So now we just need to pump lava into this thing. So we can crank this up to its max time, which we can see there with the visual indicator. Which I think is 4 minutes. I think 4 minutes is the max. Okay. And that is now producing steam. Like this. Oh, it's tanking some of the water. Okay, we're gonna turn this off for a second. Because now we need to get lava into this thing. And then we need to pump out the excess water. I see, I see, I see. So we could do... Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. We could then pump more water back into the advanced fluid tank. Like... high machine efficiency add-on. Like this, maybe? And this pumps out the extra water. That feels like it's pumping steam from the looks of it. I want it to pump water back into the water tank. That is what I would like. So that's output. That took all the steam out, though. I want the water to come out. Thinking. I could do something like this, I can put the tank here, do the output there, do something like this. That will now receive water, and then this will... Nope, do not go back on yourself. Do not self-suck. Don't do it. Something like that. We made power. This just needs lava now. And the easiest way to do that is a tempered jar. I don't know how much I'm going to be using the soul campfire for anything else, so I may reposition this over here. That may be smart, actually. So, like, we can do something like this. Oh, wait, we have technology. We have technology. We do not need to be degenerates. Cobble. Stone generator. Nether. Then we can take the jar automator. We can take the tempered glass. And then, I don't think I have this. Perfect. So we can now do something like this, which is campfire, jar. We're gonna input cobblestone from this. Perfect. We're gonna take a fluid output like this. Has no place to go. Okay. So we're gonna need to be a little bit more nuanced than that. Something like let's get the auto jar on. Doop. Auto jar on. And then put a tank here, and we'll put a pipe here, and we'll do an output there. There we go. It doesn't seem to want to mix. Not sure why not. This isn't going up, and this isn't mixing. This has never stopped it before. Ouch. Thank you. Why does it not want to mix? I'm a little confused about this. Lava. This is still working. But this is going down, and this isn't mixing. So I'm actually going to break you for a second. Just to see if we can get this... For a second there, it flashed. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh. We don't need this type of, we don't need a soul fire for this. We just need a regular campfire. Okay. Do I have a regular campfire? I do not, but I can make one. I didn't expect that, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that's right. I think it turned deep slate into lava, which is not the same thing. It's a tougher material. What am I looking for? I'm looking for campfire. Bink, bonk, boonk. Beautiful. And now we're gonna put that right here. And now it can mix. And now we can put the auto jar on. Fantastic. And now this is generating a bunch of power. Bunch of power. We now have a working steam engine. Foundry. I have basic power and the ability to make a motor. That means it's time to ditch the old fire brick foundry and make a powered one. This should be able to make more complicated and precious alloys. Create a powered foundry. Okay, cool. Fantastic. It looks like everything's working. It's draining the water. It's taking in the steam. This is working. It's all going according to plan. Amazing. So now we're making a foundry. We're just missing a cauldron. Like this. What was that? Hold on. What is this? Modified by almost unified. Huh, that's cool. So now let's take the energy pipe and I want to do something like this. So anything that I do, I'm going to be adding to the line like that. Now I need basic factory blocks. Wait. Wait. Machine. Let's make that many. That's as many as we need. We're gonna make copper. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And there we go. We've got ourselves a foundry. It's powered and it looks like it can make us alloys. Machine speed add-on, XP, uncommon loot, an exo helmet, and a chaos box. Okay. And then I think it wants me to do this. Oh no, you have to put those at the front or the back. So like that. Got a little wee nor. This is working great. Okay, cool. Now we get to make steel. Okay. So it's coal, coke, and iron. And we have plenty of that. Where actually, I'm gonna take a stack of my regular coal. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna take this. Do I have another tank I'm using? That's the only issue I have with that, with this thing that I'm using, is that it kind of breaks anything else that I'm trying to do. Fluid tank, very easy. Pressurized fluid tank, ender tank, framed tank, basic fluid tank. Basic fluid tanks, 32 buckets. Okay. We're gonna do some basic tanks. Let's make 3. Good, because that's as many as you can make. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna empty out the oil. Can I? I was hoping I could just click on it, but I cannot. That would be way too convenient. I probably can make input and output. But alas. Okay, so that's now doing that. I now have a tank for the Creole oil from the creosote oil. We're making more coal, and I need to grab iron as well. Need a little bit of metal. Let's do a stack. I mean, it's not relevant. I can only do 16, but I just wanted iron in my inventory anyway. Let's do this, and then... Well, I have to grab it if I'm gonna do it. Can't be so stupid. Need my coal gems. So fancy. There we go. Now that is going to make steel. Well, that goes... The powered foundry from Oritech is just what I needed to make even stronger metals. Using the coal coke from the coke oven, I should be able to combine this with iron to make steel. Fantastic. And then now we can get into metallurgy, which is fun. Getting dizzy. The motor was just what I needed to make a huge leap in technology. With it, I can make more powerful machines to process materials with. I just can't wait to take my new machines for a spin. Recover from the dad joke and make a centrifuge. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. But what about this? Steel, we're getting there. Alright, so all these things are there. Pulverizer. If I want to be able to break up metals into dust, I will need to use something that is powered. Have you ever tried turning a metal ingot into dust with just a hammer? It doesn't work so well. Craft a pulverizer to efficiently process materials into dust. Cool. We're really getting into the fun stuff. We're getting into the actual automation of it. Steel! Oh, wow. And now we can make a metallurgic infuser. And then we can also make a alloy smelter. Unfortunately, I don't believe my foundry can make everything I need. I'll need a smelter that can alloy more complicated metals. Craft the alloy smelter from Ender.io. Note, to get Grain of Infinity, use flint and steel on Eve Slate. Okay. The alloy smelter is the most used machine in Ender.io and can be upgraded with capacitors. If the alloy smelter's interface, you can configure it in many different ways to improve your automation. It allows for side input-output configuration, redstone configuration, and swapping between 3 modes. Alloy mode, furnace only mode, alloy, and smelting. This mode will do both alloying and smelting, which can be bad when automating, so some items will be smelted before turning into alloys. Gotcha. I'm gonna let that thing keep making... Oh gosh, what's our limiter? Wow, this does not make a lot of power fast, it seems. I'm making plenty of steam, so maybe this is the thing that needs the add-on. Doesn't look like the steam engine takes add-ons, though. So it's only this. Okay. Interesting. It's whatever. It's working fine. Containing the pressure. This is for a pneumatic craft. Alright, let's make this metallurgic infuser. Boop, 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 boop. Infuser. You just need 2 of you, and then a redstone. Do I need to... blue. Oops. We're gonna need some more sand, I fear. But we can get that pretty easily. This has been going for a while. So that means all this sandstone. I should probably make barrels for this, and then I can automate it, the input-output of that across barrels. Because these aren't bad resources to just have in general. But I definitely am not getting everything out of it that I can. I'm not using it efficiently. I can't compress it. That's the only annoying thing. But what I can do is I can get gravel or dirt. Actually, I have compressed dirt. I'm going to keep some of this just because it is so useful. But I'm going to... do this. Do 3 of these. Where's my hammer? Blank. 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 Beautiful. Alright, and then now we need to get our... Now we need to make another auto jar. Now that we have dedicated that one to that, what we can do is we can start looking to making our gathering much more efficient as well. So our actual smelting process... Maybe not for now, actually. I was thinking about it, and I kind of don't want to do that quite yet. We'll cross that road when we get to it. Oh, that's why. Okay. Now we need a blazing... Oh! We're not there. We're not even here. We just got the steel. Okay. So give me both these things back. I'm going to put the diamond sluice back. We're going to put the gold mesh back. And then we are going to make another pump, which that wasn't too hard to make. That took no effort at all. Dirt pump. Huh. Bonk. Yeah. We're just missing the wooden gear, which is just sticks. Perfect. Boom. Another pump. I'm going to get that back to work. And that is going to work all the day. And that is going to be working on getting us redstone. And after we get redstone, let me see if I can be more efficient about this. It doesn't look like it. I need redstone clusters either way. So I can't get around it. So what's the other thing that I was thinking I want to do? I want to make another auto jar. Which is cast iron, dropper, piston, hopper. Okay, so I will need a single speck of redstone. We're going to get that slowly. We're mainly going to be getting gold from that. What for? We can't make. We can make this, though. We can make a hopper. And now we're just waiting on a little piece of redstone. So I don't think we have any hidden elsewhere. I didn't think to make a bunch of it, TBH honest. Can we start making this, though? Actually, I think we can. We now have 4. How many does this make us? 2? No, makes us 4. Perfect. We have now steel rods. So we're going to break you. Put that back. Gonna put that back. Come in here. Where did that go? What? Ah, there it is. And then... Perfect. Diamond mesh. We're gonna do this. And it's gonna keep going. Fantastic. And then I need Rain of Infinity, which I'm going to need flint and steel on top of deep slate. Where did I put it? What? Huh? Ah, there it is. Blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. There's the deep slate. Let's put it right here. What? The grain of it is using flint and steel on deep slate. This is deep slate. That doesn't feel quite right. I'm doing it and nothing happening. You sure? Do I just need to wait for it to go out? Just do that? On Skulk, on Deep Slate. Oh, what? Uh, 4K? I light it on fire. Then it should give me Grains of Insanity. Which is used in many a thing. Do I just need to wait? Oh, it turned it into cobblestone. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So I do this, then this. I haven't the faintest. Okay, I'll just leave it there. I'll just leave it there. Fantastic. Diamond mesh, perfect. A warp scroll, that's fun. What does this do? Use those deepening to set a location. Like my house? Ah! I didn't know what it did! Now I do. What the hell? It doesn't help that I'm dumb. Okay. So I just needed to wait. I was just impatient. That sounds right anyway. So like I can come in here. Take deep slate. Do something like this. And then do this. Fantastic. And we needed that for a void chassis anyway. Right, we were waiting on redstone. Right. Which we are not getting any from. Dust, not sand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dust, not sand. Fantastic. Okay, so it's a chance. It's not even 100%. That's fun. Yes. Need dust. Need to crush dust. Turn dust into smaller dust. Perfect. This will make me 3 double compressed. Bloop, loud, blink. And that will make me a bunch of dust. Oh well, I got a bunch of stuff anyway. I will eventually need more gold, and I haven't been using it. Alright, you're filled up. It shouldn't take me too much to make a fluid pipe. I don't remember how much it took, but it was not expensive. No, I can make more of those. Conduit binder. What else is this used for? It's used for making energy cables as well. So I won't burn all my resources on it. I'll save some and then I'll do this. So can I do link? Link? Yes, I can. That looks fine. And that's making me more steel. Yippee! Redstone. There we go. So I want to make another auto jar. I also think that I'm going to be sparing on the soul fire. I feel like it's not mega useful. It's really good if I like have some things that I want to do in bulk. But otherwise, not so useful. So like I'll break this and I'll put it over here. But for now I want to do this. So that I can just do that and get regular redstone. We don't need all of the hubbable lubba. Okay. A little bit more insanity. There we are. It's already made more. Fantastic. Auto jar. Now we're making a piston, and then we're making a dropper, and then now we can make another auto jar. Fantastic. And now we can set this up to go. We can take our redstone, make more clusters. We can get a bit more redstone. Fantastic. And now that's just gonna go. Awesome. Gosh, I don't even know what to do with all of this. I will eventually have to make auto crafters or something because this is ridiculous. Three? Okay. So much copper. And then where is my auto? Beautiful. A little bit more redstone, and now we can make exactly what we set out to make initially. Bonk, bonk, bonk. What we're making initially? We were making... That's a good question. We were making... Smelter. An alloy smelter. That's right. Alloy smelter. Not that one. We were making a... Is it a fusion? Metallurgic infuser. Metallurgic. There we go. Metallurgic infuser. We can put this down right next to this. It's gonna hook up. It's gonna start getting power. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Basic tier installation. Is this an upgrade thing? Upgrades. There we are. So break you. We're gonna do this. Upgrades it to a basic infusion factory. Oh, very nice. Quite nice. And then now we're going to make the alloy smelter. Which does that require? Does that require dark steel? Smelter. It does require dark steel. Which is obsidian, coal dust, and iron. Or obsidian, coal, and iron. Which is very doable. More coal coke. Is this full? Not quite. Amazing. More of you. We're gonna need coal. We're gonna need iron, and we're gonna need obsidian. If we are to get anywhere. How much obsidian do we have? Obsidian. We have 20 crying obsidian. Perfect. I am never gonna use that for anything else, as far as I'm aware. I should not say that without looking first. I think they're interchangeable, though, crafting-wise. From what I can tell, they are interchangeable, so I'm not going to stress about it. Instead, I'm just going to put all of this extra stuff away. Put the vacuum tube away. Put the steel away, put the fluid pipe away, put the basic fluid tank away, put the red dye away, and then now we're going to get iron and coal. Amazing. We're gonna get the metallurgic infuser infusing. Stop it. Dark steel? Did I want this factory? Kind of feels like I didn't. How was I supposed to get alloy smelter? I need dark steel, which I get from the... I see. That's fine. We'll let it finish this one. It is going by slowly, and then we are going to get dark steel from this using steel and obsidian. Perfect. Alright, let's take these things out. Let's let it build back up charge. It's good to know that that has carbon in it. Steel. Does it have any other uses? I think so. It burns pretty good, I feel like. Pull coke dust. Used to make slag in a slag furnace. Amazing. Alright. Now we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do 2 obsidian. Crying obsidian doesn't work. Now, tell me. It's okay here. It's making the alloy smelter. It is not okay for everything else. It's fine. It's totally fine. What's the funny way that they wanted me to make obsidian? Obsidian. They wanted me to do water and lava in a normal jar to make obsidian so you don't have to mine it. Which is doable. I do not feel like it, honestly. I'm just gonna do what I have. Gonna save myself a little bit of soul. Just gonna make some regular obsidian. Some regular old obsidian. Thank you. Hello, obsidian. That doesn't seem too hard. I absolutely probably could do that. Just not right now, I think. Come on, break you, lassie. There we go. And then we're gonna put you in there, take you. Wow, that takes so much less energy than all of the steel I was making. Steel took so much more energy. To be fair, I also only made one, so that is a bit presumptuous. Donk. Almost there. Oh yeah. See, now that it has to recharge, it takes an eternity. There we go. Let's actually let it recharge for a second and see if we can, if waiting is worth it. And then now we can make ourselves... What can we make these with dark steel? We can make ourselves a... Specifically... alloy smelter. What about a void chassis? Let's make this first. So we're gonna need iron bars. Make one of those. And then we also need iron gears. I don't think I've made a gear cast yet. Gear. Can this be used? It can. Okay. What about this? And then, is that the only way to make an iron gear? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to make a wooden gear. Beautiful. And we're going to need to take some of our iron. But we're also going to need some gold. And a little bit of our lava supply. It's all coming together. I love when a plan comes together. Oh, you dumb idiot. Okay, we're just gonna leave that there for now. And then, what is it? It's gold, right? It's cast iron. Okay. And then it gets 2. Cast. Yeah, give me 2. Cast iron. This is salvageable. We're gonna do this, and then we'll just have it output into that. Consider it salvaged. Two? Not enough? Three, 4, 4. 360, 180, 90. Yeah, 4. I always forget the amounts that they use for things. It is a little, like, off-putting how the numbers are the way that they are. Vibrant alloy. Energized alloy. There we go. And then now we can input it. I don't know how much iron I'm gonna need for iron gears, and I also don't know how many iron gears I'm gonna need. Will I need iron gears in the future? Eventually. Not right now, though. Do you need 5 for a gear? How many is it? No, it's 4. Okay. There we go. We're gonna take this out, because I don't want to accidentally make gears. And now... we're so close. Cauldron. And then 3 Ferni. Amazing. What? Did I make 2? I guess I made 2. That's the sag mill. Where did the yellow smelter go? There it is. Fantastic. Another smelter? Yes. One more for the road. And then is it going to give me the capacitor? It is going to give me the capacitor. That's so nice of them. Amazing. And then what is this? Machine speed add-on. Now that we've completed that, we can start moving into some more interesting things. What does it have in store for us now? Let me see. We have pneumaticraft that we can go into. Pressure tubes, reinforced pressure tubes. And then stronger than diamonds is adamant ingot. The power foundry is much better than I thought at forging metals together. I've been able to create a new type of alloy that is incredibly strong, stronger than diamonds. I thought this metal was just a myth, but I did make some metal out of goo that was made from rotting flesh. Craft an adamant ingot in the foundry, and that looks like diamond and nickel. That's really cheap, actually. And then, what is this? If I want to be able to swim down to the bottom of this planet, I need to find a way to withstand the pressure. And how do I do that? By applying even more pressure to create stronger materials. That starts with being able to contain and transfer air. Steel is great for this. Create pressure tubes, then reinforce them with steel to make reinforced pressure tubes. Okay. Cool. Really cool. Alright, and then we're going to get into advanced pressure tube, a breath of fresh air, just a little bit of pressure. It does make sense that they make you go into pneumaticraft to get into... What the heck? What the heck? Keeps giving me stuff. I don't know what any of this does. Is this a tree cutter? It is a tree cutter. What is this? Pump it up? It's a pump. Okay. And what's this? A powered furnace. Okay. Portable tank. Portable energy. Charger. Pipe booster. Quasi. We are not here yet. Particle accelerator. We are nowhere close to this. We are nowhere close to this. And what about power generation? Once you set up some basic steam power, this can only carry you so far. This chapter shows you many of the other methods of generating power within Oceanblock 2. Note most quests in this chapter are locked behind their respective dependency quests from the main quest line. Acquiring crude oil, fuel generator, and then diesel generator. And then mystic agriculture. Mystical agriculture we also probably need to start getting into as well. I probably should have started it sooner. But that's probably why they want me to get into everything. And then refined storage. Which is quite refined. General storage. If you're on a server or you have friends who don't really trust, you can create a personal chest or barrel to help you and your stuff. These can be locked, keeping your diamonds and other valuables safe. These can also be opened from within your inventory, like a backpack. Okay. Void upgrade. If you plan on using drawers for storing the massive amount of items you'll get from sluicing, you'll need a backup plan just in case your storage gets a little full. The void upgrade is a utility upgrade that automatically voids items above the current stack limit. This is the super useful thing for things like void excess items like tiny coal. Fluid drawers, framed drawers, compact drawers. Configuring drawers and linking drawers, and then... yeah, okay. Logistics. In this chapter you'll find most of the ways you can handle transferring items, energy, fluids, and more. Ender IO, integrated dynamics, mechanism, laser IO, and modular routers. Flux networks, and Oritech. Oritech is definitely the most straightforward from what I can tell. But it's cool. It is cool. Okay. So we're gonna need more steel, it looks like. And then what did they give me? Enhanced hot capacitor. Burning energy generation modifier. Enhanced hot. Huh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. I'll definitely use it. I'm not gonna be against the sick, nasty capacitor. And I will be using an alloy smelter, so no reason to not. Alright. Let's get one more piece of steel, and then I think we are going to make first the adamant ingot, and then we'll make the pneumatic pipes. So I think we can do both at the same time. Genuinely. Oh, and I'm getting close to being out of food. Well, the other thing I wanted to do is see if I can put capacitor in here. No. Wrong machine, I guess. Alright. So, steel, stellarium, iron, obsidian, machine add-on, capacitor, grains of infinity. Fantastic. We are now making... Tube. And now we are making... tube. Oops. Bonk, bonk. Fantastic. And now we're doing this. I presume this takes that. Yeah. So let me grab... diamond. And nickel. Fantastic. Do I need to do that in that one, or can I do it in a different one? I can do it in the alloys. I cannot do it. That is so funny, though. Is that the only... You do have to do it in this alloy smelter. That's hilarious. The thing is, I don't want to stop it. I really don't. Okay, so I have to do this where? In the alloy smelter. That is the only place that I can do it. I can't do it in a different kind of alloy smelter. I have to do it in that alloy smelter. I'm gonna let this... Is there any way to make this go faster? What is missing? Is it what? This is making plenty of water, steam, lava. This is still going. Ouch. Yeah, I'll go to bed. Stop yelling at me. Stop it. Whew. Amazing. I started this adventure alone, and now I can't get some peace and quiet. It's amazing. So this 10k RF maximum usage. How much RF does it make per? This is almost full, so that will be good. We'll do this. Oh, all right. We have some waiting to do. While we wait, let's go do a chaos box. Let's see what they have for me. No drown. Alright. Now let's see what's in the chaos box. Must smash Mikey. Oh! Hello. Can I kill this? That wasn't too bad, actually. And he dropped steak and potatoes. Okay. I am much stronger. Maybe I should try fighting one of those underwater things again. I think that may be worth doing. If this isn't done yet, maybe we go do that. Oh, it's done though. Okay, fantastic. Machine efficiency. I would like to do more with these add-ons, but like machine speed, machine efficiency, blah, 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 blah. Looks like everything's working fine without me having to interrupt it. Can it do anything with speed? %, 20%. So does this need more, or does that need more? That is my only question. I have no way of telling. Because both seem great. But I have to have the steam boiler add-on, because that's what allows this to do this. This I could probably do a efficiency thing on. As well, if I grab more speed cables. Like this. Now it has both. So what I do instead is I now grab energy pipe. And then I do that. But this is now not necessary, so we'll take that as well. Better? I'm just gonna have to believe it's better. But I have no other use for it, so... Fantastic. So now we can make advanced pipes. So loud. So loud. Why so loud? Why so loud, huh? Oh, I made the wrong type of pipe. I made more advanced pipes instead of, I made more reinforced pipes instead of advanced pipes. Why so loud, huh? Stop. Adamant is even stronger than steel. It can easily use these to give this pressure tubes even more of a reinforcement. Perfect. And now... it looks like we have some mini quests that we can go on. Some mini quests. Okay. Do this, get some experience. Now what? We can either go into Flux Compressor. Flux Compressor converts forge energy compatible with RF, many other mods energy, into compressed air. It has a base efficiency of 40%. It takes 100 FE to generate 40 milliliters of compressed air. Speed upgrades will reduce the efficiency slightly. This compressor generates heat, which must be dissipated to avoid efficiency loss. So we can make this. We can make a assembler. Why should I have to craft everything by hand when I have a motor now? Manually making items usually means using more materials to craft it. If I can make machines to do some crafting for me, I should be able to make more advanced crafts as well. Okay, and then I can do a cloche, which isn't too hard. I know how cloches work. And then I can do getting dizzy, getting pulverized. I can do blaze bloom goo, which is quite useful actually. Primo gel goo and blaze goo. To activate it, you'll need to feed it either netherwort or blaze powder. It also retains the ability to create ferrocore ore, so you'll need to make another primo gel goo ore. So no need to make another primo gel goo ore just for iron. Not only that, it converts iron faster than primo. Fantastic. Plastic. What I want to do is, because I haven't done it yet, is I'm going to actually take all this stuff out. I'm going to put it away. We've made so much progress. We've made so many steps towards being stronger as well, that I want to take that strength and I want to throw it at the wall. I want to fight. Where is he? Someone in one of these. Someone in one of these. I want to fight some people in some domes. We can either head north or south. Hold on. Turn. There we go. I want to fight one of yous guys. Let's just head north and fight that guy. That looks interesting. Let's go see what that looks like. Whoa. Calm down. Alright, we should be right on top of it. I am coming. I'm going to kill you. Ooh. Oh! Oh, I do need the... Oh, wow. I do need the suit if I want to go fight in the orbs. Okay. That's good to know. I thought I didn't. I genuinely believed that it was slightly above the height. So I thought I was okay to just use armor and then go fight stuff. But if I go and I grab that, I think I'm willing to try as well anyway. Alright, okay. This will be interesting. I've never done anything like this. I tried it once and I couldn't overcome its regeneration, but I just killed one from a chaos box. And it's probably weaker because it's in a chaos box, but I still want to try and see what I get for it. I think that'll be fun to do. There we go. Now let's go back. Let's take the smaller ship, actually. We don't need the huge ship. Turn! He did a turn. Alright, now we can turn. Forward. Now turn. There we go. Not a fan of the water mechanics. I understand that they're probably realistic, but holy moly, getting this stuff moving is so difficult. Alright, we're here. Let's hop out. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I can't. I've definitely fought something in the water before. Maybe this one individually. Maybe these are just too low. Or maybe I just got lucky. I'm unsure. I have no idea. I'll break these barrels while I'm out here, though. Nice. Another framed screwdriver. You love to see it. I got a logic cable too for my troubles. That's not the worst thing. That's a little sad. I didn't realize that it was crushing depths. I swear I went and fought something under the water, and I just could not overcome it. Like, I remember it very distinctly in my head. But I also don't remember the details of it or which one it was, so I'm not gonna stress about it. Oh! That's how I got the overhealth, was from a unique flavor. That's cool. Okay, so where do we want to go then? Let's do, I think, the small stuff first, and then we'll do the pressure. So that means making the cloche. I'll make an assembler. I'll make powered pulverizing, plastic, and a blazy goo. The most interesting one to me, because I have been here a little bit, is I want to make a blazing goo. So this is going to be blaze powder, redstone, nether wart, and the goo. So let's go grab our goo. Hello, goo. Okay. We've acquired goo. Let's clean up our insanity line as well. We're no longer insane, not necessary. And then let's see if we just have everything we need. We're missing the blaze powder. We have just enough to make the blaze glue. Blaze glue? Glaze glue? Blaze bloom goo. There we go. And I think I want to start another wart farm as well. So nether wart, and then soul sand. I'll do it right here behind, even though it is a plant. It's a hellish plant. So it wouldn't quite feel right to put this with the rest of the plants. There we go. And we can allow this to all start a-growing. I think we'll break these two and we'll move it off to the back half right here. There we go. Now it doesn't look too out of the way. And that leaves us just enough that we can feed some as well. So what is it going to want from us? Blaze gold equipment and spreading goo. So locked. Because I haven't made raw blaze gold, which means I need to make some gold. So I do have gold. I should have a bunch of gold, actually. Gold. Yes. I do have a bunch of gold. I knew I wasn't crazy. And that should be plenty for blocks. Anything in here? No. Let's do this. And then, where's my clock? But. Click with the redstone block. And empty hand to change pulse frequency. Sneak to increase faster. There we go. Now it's outputting gold. Try again for some insanity. And then blow. Beautiful. And then what was I doing? Gold blocks. Yes. You're gonna have gold blocks for me. Let's make 5, because that's the max we can do around it. And then let's get that going. So that's going to be, in other words, it is now active goo. We're going to let that spread. Right? We're going to spread. We're spreading. Right. Oh, was it going? Is it the... Yeah, it was the shaders. I couldn't see him. Ah. That's my bad. I probably should have turned off to see it first, but it is what it is. No more, no less. Can't do more, can't do less. Oh, so cool, so cool. Very fantastic. And we're gonna need a lot of this. There's my last grain of insanity. There's my final straw. There we go. Fantastic. Carbon, alloy smelter. You're just a regular smelter too, aren't you? Yeah. And you're efficient too. Amazing. Boop, boop. And then spreading goo. The goo easily spreads to metal blocks, converting them to new materials just fine. If the goo is technically a living thing, it has a way to multiply. Blaze Bloom goo can spread to another Primogel glue block to upgrade it to the same tier. This also works for higher tiers. This effectively just duplicates the goo you have by using another Primogel glue. Cool. That's good to know. And then make a Blaze Gold chestplate, which I presume is going to be better than what we are currently wearing. The ingredients made from the Blaze Bloom goo are really strong. It's definitely time for upgrading my gear. Craft Blaze Gold armor better to help survive the lava dimension. Upgrade Extinguish, removes burning effect. So how do we upgrade? Smithing table. Smithing. No? Get your grummy little hands out of there. Smithing. Bang. Bang. Boom. And then this. And here with hair. Bada bang. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Gosh. I wasn't trying to put it on. Airdrop landed. There we go. I just think it looks sick. Thank you. And which direction was that? That was west. 83 blocks west. So the other side. And then we have some more Primo gel. I don't see it. My rendo distance is not far enough. 17. You can do that. West. Let's go you. If we can pull through, it's not too slow. So that's the thing that I probably need to work on. It's just like parking parallel as I can, so that I can just leave whenever I would like. Where is this drop? 83 blocks west. I feel like I've gone too far. I've got to have, right? Barrel smasher. Anything else of interest on this island? Yes, you. Come here. Primal coal. Oh, right, the parallel thing. I didn't see it anywhere. That's quite odd. This is west. This is east. And I'll just head along this trail again. Normally, I mean, 83 blocks is not that much. And normally I can see it. It normally is very visible to me whenever it drops. But 83 is a little bit farther than it normally drops, so I was willing to go out and find it, but I didn't see the airdrop. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Oh. Right there. Duh. There it is. Beautiful. Yes! Amazing. So maybe it is in tiers of unlocked invisibility, I guess so. I don't need that because I already have that. Glyph of Fire. Certus Quartz Sword. I think mine is better. Can I use this for anything? Probably not. Thermo Generator. Okay. Amazing. Right, parallel. And park in the garden. Right there. Fantastic. That's quite nice, actually. If the drops are relevant to the tier that you are in, that's amazing. That's so amazing. What is this used on? Pickaxe. Ah. Framed that, and then that. Amazing. Amazing. And we can put the redstone in there, and that'll eventually get done, and then I can put all of the gold in there. 49. That's... Yeah, I didn't think it was perfect. Put that in there. Amazing. Alright, what else are we doing? So now we can do polymorphic catalyst. This goo wants to devour everything. Before I let it consume me, I want to try out some experiments on how it behaves with fluids. Craft polymorphic catalyst. Okay, more blaze gold and other yuff. So this is the rest of it. Let's make the rest of the blaze gold armor. That'll be fun. I don't think I've done anything like that yet. So that's going to be pants. That's going to be helmet. And that's going to be legs. Blunk, blunk, blunk. Amazing. And now this is going to be nether wart. Nether wart. And then I need a bucket. Drop it in to make polymorphic goo. Like this. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Gives me more. And what does this do? The polymorphic fluid can easily morph into other fluids, but what if I could create an item that has the same morphing properties? It's time to make for some experiments. Craft raw replica. Replication is a tech mod that allows you to replicate resources of similar types. You can transform dirt into stone, but you can't transform dirt into diamonds. Gotcha. And what about this? Soulbound soul flowers. I don't know whether I should be celebrating or completely terrified. I thought that eventually the goo might consume me, but I was incorrect. I just wanted my soul. There isn't time to worry about this, but maybe I can use it to my advantage, maybe. Create the soulbound enchantment by using polymorphic fluid and soul flowers. So this costs wither roses? And this is the... What? Right? So what, how do you... Ooh, bucket. Trophy. Bucket trophy. Amazing. Amazing. So what is this used for? Polymorphic fluid? Blaze Bloom soil, amazing. Promogel soil, amazing. Primogel, cool. Polymorphic fluid bucket, cool. The Blaze Jet wand is a great tool for getting around. The wand comes with the air burst ability. When used, it will boost you forward a few blocks. You can even upgrade it to unlock even more abilities. This is Ferrocore and Blaze Gold. So this soil is... I presume it's going to be helpful, because I keep getting soil. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I just assume it's going to be useful. Oh no, lava. No lava. You have no lava. I maybe should have made this a bit closer, but, you know, comme ça, comme ça. It does run out of lava very quickly. Which is a little annoying, but other than that, it is quite good. Nourishing. Do I have any more Primo Ingot? Ferrocore? And then Blaze Core? Make a Blaze Wand. That's fun. Fun little mobility tool. And then upgrades. Okay. I did not do all of that. I was not that interested. The fuel canister. This item will store fuel sources for you to use in a furnace. By placing coal or any other fuel source for like it inside, it converts the fuel into a fuel amount to be used instead. With a fuel canister, you won't have to worry about your coal being wasted. Oh, that's cool. I only have one more ferrocore, so I need to convert iron. Here I come. Yeah, this is a really cool mod. I kind of like that it's kind of low tech with high application. I feel like I don't see too many of these anymore. I feel like I saw a lot of people playing around with them. Like a lot of these concepts. When mods got a little too heavy. Because there was definitely a time in which mods were becoming denser and denser. And then... Give me one. And then it felt like there was almost like an oversimplification as well. Of like, yeah, here's applied energistics, here's a million different interfaces that you can use to automate crafting, automate your storage, automate this, automate that. And then they're like, okay, what if we tone it down? What if we tone it down? And I think that's cool. I like whenever they have like kind of both happening. So I want to make more of these. Upgrade blank. Almost every tool in the mod has an upgrade available for them. To use them, you'll need to create the upgrade first, then combine it with the tool or armor in place inside of a smithing table. Note, holding shift on an item will show you what upgrades are available for the tool. Some upgrades are only apply to higher tier items, and that will be ferrocore. Okay. Whoa. It eats water. That's kind of sick. There it goes. Out of energy? No. Not attached. That's not an output. I see. Energy. I thought since it was looking at it that it was connected. What? No clue. No idea. I'm not gonna pretend I understand. I'm just gonna accept it. And then we want to do this. And then we want a piece of coal. Nope. A piece of coal. Piece of coal. A piece of coal. There we go. And then we want fuel canister. That's both of those. Mob scanner, when upgraded in Just Dire Sword, this upgrade allows you to scan for nearby mobs by right-clicking with the sword. When equipped to a Just Dire pickaxe, right ores glow through walls. Upgrade smelter. Apparently, I have gotten the upgrade smelter. Upgrade. I've gotten a few. Upgrade smelter. Upgrade jump boost. And then those are Numa craft. Numa day. Upgrade jump boost. I don't know if I want jump boost. I'm very used to the way that I jump. It's not the worst thing, but it's not the thing that I think I'm looking for right now. Pickaxe. Want to do a blaze gold pickaxe. There we are. That away. And then sword. 7 attack versus... What am I using? Osmium? Osmium. Where's osmium? I don't see osmium. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'll do it anyway. There we go. That's some tools. Upgrade hammer. The hammer increases the area of effect for the tool it is installed into based on the tier of the tool. For example, installing this on a blaze gold pickaxe will allow you to mine in a 3x3 area. Smoker. This upgrade works just like a smelter upgrade and allows you to auto smelt mob drops when installed. Not as useful. And then I also don't think I want to use those upgrades. Mind fog, stupefy. Run speed, walker. Ground stomp, step assist. Huh. So the question I have now is, now that I have this on, what if... No. What about... it put me out. Press V. I don't know what that popping noise was. The world may never know. Primogel, soil. And the next is Celesta Gems, but we're not there yet. But that was fun. That was cool. I'm still confused about the liquid and how beneficial the fluid itself is, but I am curious, so I will look into it. Let it snow. Snowblock. Although it's made from little fire, polymorphic fluid can change its composition depending on the item it consumes. What can I use to create? Drop ice into polymorphic fluid to create snow. Polymorphic. Will you give me... Interesting. So you can make a bunch of stuff. Bunch of stuff. Soul Flame to make Soulbound. Raw Replica. Ice. Give me the fluid back. Fluid? Turns into snow. Give me... shovel. I don't have a shovel. Fluid canister? Interesting. I don't know what this does, I just kind of wanted to make one. I've made it now. Fantastico. Shovel. I guess while I'm on this kick, while I'm here, I'll make these things. Oop, snow block. Let it snow. And now you can make a snowman. Beautiful, beautiful. Still a little confused on how to get this. I don't know whether I should be celebrating or completely terrified. I thought eventually the good might consume me, but I was incorrect. I just wanted my soul. Create this soulbound enchantment by using polymorphic fluid and soul flowers. So what is all the polymorphic fluid? Polymorphic fluid. What all can this turn into? Blaze Ember into unrefined Blaze Ember fuel, ice into snow, portable fluid, portal fluid, and a time crystal. That is it? So, which of these things do they want me to make? Because I don't know. And what about soul flowers? They wanted me to get wither roses. This seems not crazy recipe-wise. Drop from Wild Hunt. And a spirit fire throws demons fruit to the ground. I haven't played with occultism at all. I'm gonna be honest. And then what about this? Black quartz, polymorphic fluid, and primal coal. Okay. So I'm not gonna do anything with you. And then do I need... I do need superheated for that. So give me... fire. Camp. Oh, you're right. Did I set it up? I did. Okay, so if I do this... Now has 1,000 mega buckets. We need black quartz and primal coal. Alright. I have both of those things. Right here. Achoo! Bless you. 2 and primal coal. 2. Amazing. We'll take 500. I shouldn't do both. Mix. I should keep it in there so I don't have to make more fluid. That seems smart. Okay, and that will make funny item. Funny item. And then this is from Oritech with a rose, which you get from having the wither kill something, which I can also get from an other flower, which I can get from putting any flower into a spirit flame. Oh, where did it toss it? Where did it toss it? Which... Oh. There we go. I have done no Oricult stuff yet. Yet. And yet. There we go. And finally, Bink. Bonk. Oh, this is a bunch of stuff. This is just a whole slew of things that I just do not know anything about, if I'm being honest. If I'm being quite frank. The weatherman comes. Good job. Alright. Now what? Right. Soul Flames. And that's the occult. Didn't they give me a book? They did not give me a book. I thought they did. For the occult stuff. Occult. At occult. Taboo book. They wanted me make something. Okay, let's go look at it. Where is occult? That's Oritech. Metacraft. Iron's Jewelry. Not Tech. Occultism. Welcome to Cultism. It's a magic mod focused around summoning spirits and using their powers and skills to your advantage. To get started, break some grass to find demon stream seed. The Dictionary of Spirits is the ultimate guidebook. Oh, the Dictionary of Spirits. Got it. And then I need... Did I plant? Did I plant the spirits? Are they with us? Cotton, pumpkins, water, wheat, industrial, wasabi, fire. Kind of fire. And then seed. Just a single one. Okay. So let's grow some of this and let's see what we can do. Because this one seems really cool. Dunk, dunk. Let's turn this off. Alright, we have a few demon fruits now. I don't think I need more seeds, so I'm not going to worry about those. Once you planted a few demon dream seeds, you can harvest them to acquire demon's dream fruit. Consuming demon's dream fruit gives you the interact of the third eye, allowing you to interact with the overworld and granting you knowledge of things that are not known to more mortals. For now, you can only obtain this effect by eating a demon's dream fruit, but this will change as you deepen your knowledge of the occult. I want a flower, poppy, aliums. Do I have any flowers? I have a single white tulip. I have an orange tulip. Is that it? That is it. So we're gonna eat this. It's gonna open up my third eye. And I'm gonna see some stuff. Because I'm currently seeing nothing. I ate it and I just got sick. You'll need items from the other world to progress further. The spirit fire. Oh wait. So I didn't get it. I need to eat more. There's the other eye. I see. Alright. 8 seconds. I don't see nothing. I do not see a thing. Let me read about it more. Once you've planted a few, consuming demon's fruit gives you the effect the third eye, allowing you to interact with otherworld and granting you knowledge of things that not known to mere mortals. For now, you can only obtain this effect by eating a demon's dream fruit, but will change as you deepen your knowledge of the occult. You'll need items from the other world to progress further, and Spirit Fire does just that. Throwing a demon's fruit on the ground and setting it on fire will produce Spirit Fire, which never burns out and does not harm entities. Throwing it into the Spirit Fire will convert them into otherworldly equivalents. Okay. So that's what we need. But I also need food. Cook. Salmon. There it is. Wait, can't eat too much. There we go. And then now I want this. Oh, right. What? I'm so confused. Is that not what it said to do? Throwing demon's fruit on the ground and setting it on fire. Oh, wrong order? I guess? So toss it on the ground, then set it on fire, and now I can... There we go. Now I have a wither rose, and I need 3 more. Ah! Now we're cooking with gas. Need flour. Oh. There we go. This is fun. This is a cool mod. Spirit attuned gem, otherworld log. Spirit attuned gems can be used in a variety of crafting recipes and rituals, but it mostly commonly used to make the divination rod and spirit attuned crystal. To acquire spirit attuned gem, simply toss a diamond into spirit fire. I can't. So 4 diamonds into the fire. Diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Amazing. Throwing oak saplings into the spirit fire will convert it into an oak sapling from the other world. When planted and grown, the tree will look like a regular sapling. Those under the effects of the third eye can see what it really is. Dropping this tree down while under the effects of the third eye should drop you otherworld logs, which can be used in crafting recipes or rituals. Throwing the logs into spirit fire will give you otherworld ashes, key component used to craft white chalk. Otherstone. Andesite into spirit fire. Smelting otherstone will give you burnt otherstone, a key component used to crafting white chalk. The Book of Binding used to summon different spirit tiers and can be acquired by tossing a book and quill into spirit fire. To identify a spirit to summon, its name must be written in a Book of Binding and then combined with a dictionary of spirits, resulting in a bound Book of Binding. Spirits' names are the only used as flair and do not impact the recipe. As long as you have the right spirit tier, your bound book can also be used. A foliate, a djinn, an afrit, a murid. The bound book is required to complete a ritual based on the tier spirit you are trying to summon and the pentacle tier you use. This is kind of sick. This is kind of really cool, actually. So I need andesite, and then I need a sapling. And then andesite. Okay. Then I'm gonna plant this. I'm gonna grow it. And then I'm gonna eat the fruit. Eat the fruit. There we go. Amazing. Very cool. Very, very cool. And I need to toss the log in as well. Otherworld ash. Burnt otherstone. There we go. Oh, I need 3. Okay. 2, 3. There we go. And then finally, I need to throw a book and quill into the soul fire. Oh, it looks like an enchanted book will do too. If it does... Enchanted. Luck of the C1. Amazing. Empty. And now we can make chalk. Impure chalk. Otherworld dash, otherworld burnt stuff. So let's just do this. Okay. This is a super cool mod. I like this. Impure chalk into white chalk. Into yellow chalk, which is impure yellow chalk, which is impure chalk, and then glowstone dust and gold dust. I don't think I have... Do I have a sag mill yet? It's an alloy smelter. Sag. No sag mill. Yellow chalk. Impure yellow chalk. Gold. Dust. In some way. The divination rod. Sticks and an attuned gem. So one more diamond. I really did pick the most inconvenient place to put the spirit fire. It's very far away from me crafting, and it's even farther, and it's also in the middle of a place that I plan on to eventually expanding other stuff. So that was a choice by me, but, and yet. The divination rod helps you find other nearby other world materials. To do this, rod must first be attuned to the normal world equivalent by sneaking right-clicking on the block with the rod. Once attuned, you can hold down right-click to use the rod until the animation in the gym finishes. This will highlight the closest corresponding block. To see the items you can attune, see the next page. Andesite, otherstone, oak wood, otherworld log, oak leaves, otherworld leaves, netherrack, and isnium ore. The holding a successful search will show the last found target block again. The crystal changes between white and purple to indicate how close you are to the block found, which means nothing was found. The more purple you see, the closer you are to the block. Cool. Very, very cool. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. Okay. So, now what? Oh wait, I did all of that so that I could get wither roses, and I got those. And I can now use those for what I am trying to do now, which is make this. So I need 2 more flowers, 2 more regular flowers. There's one. There's an. Let's see if the other wood flowers actually, because that may be true. Let's see. So 1, 2, and put all of these seeds away. Goodness gracious, you're a mess. And then 3 wither roses. Perfect. Soul flowers. I have made that. Now let's put all of the occult stuff away because I think we're done with it for now. I only needed to do that to begin. Now we're back to steaming ahead. We made soul flowers. Soulbound. Ooh, another blaze jet wand. So this eventually will wear out as durability. But that's good. Okay, that's great. Now what? We're done. Pretty soulbound enchantment by using polymorphic fluid and soul flowers. I don't know what they want me to have that for, but I have it now. So there's that. Powder pulverizing. This was the next thing I needed in doing the other stuff. So this is actually probably much better to go ahead and start looking into. I eventually would like to make this more efficient, but I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. I may not be the... Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. So how was I... What was generating power then? Something was generating power, but the steam wasn't... I didn't have it on right. What do you mean? This was just sitting here. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna think about it, because I have no idea. I don't know. Just clueless, I guess. I guess I need to get a better pipe then, so I'm going to put away the soulbound thing. I have the soul flowers, which I can use to make another soulbound book. I can also get biomass. I don't need biomass. So what I want is... What did I want? I had an idea in mind. I want a tank. This is just a test. Okay, so this is outputting the water. Fantastic. I'm gonna do that just to supplement it. I'm gonna take it back. Do I clear the data like this? No, it still has water. I want it to empty. Probably buckets. Close enough. Okay. Let's think here. Now that we've gotten that done, I think we're going to do a pulverizer, which is steel, nickel, a basic reinforced plating, and 2 motors. Really, really simple stuff. Really, really simple stuff. A pulverizer. Pulver. We already have the motors, I believe. Nope, we need one more motor. One more motor. And then now we can make a pulverizer. Fantastic. That gives us a chaos box and some XP. And then now a centrifuge. That one looks annoying. How's that gonna go? Centrifuge. I don't have any of that. Adamant is diamond and nickel. And then more motors. I need more motors? What am I out of? I'm out of ferrocore. But I made ferrocore. Iron. Torch. Let's make more ferrocore then. There we go. We'll make more ferrocore. I thought I made more. I guess I didn't. I don't see it anywhere. I didn't know if I made, like, the fragments or something. I did not. I don't see it. And then... Oh. Ugh. Redstone into osmium to make basic circuits. This is going to be yucky. Okay, so advanced, basic. And then I need to make reinforced alloy, which is diamond and infused alloy. And then as well as I need to make infused alloy, which is redstone and copper. That's actually not too bad. In fact, I think I have infused alloy. But it's good to know that there's an easier to make it because it was annoying to make in there. And then let's see. If that's the case, I actually kind of don't want to make this right now. It's not really useful. The pulverizer I have a genuine goal for, so I wanna just get that, put that on. You can now be used to smoke gold. You're making way more steel. You're now functioning. That's amazing. I'm so glad that it decided to finally work. I don't know how it was getting steam because it had a little bit of steam just generating. So crazy, so crazy. Just without anything attached to it. So now I can make a flux compressor. Converts forge energy. Yeah, I read all of that. So now we need to get on that. Flux compressor. Because this is how we're going to go into the deep dark. Invar, which is nickel and iron. Yeah. I think I have Invar blocks. I'm actually going to turn all of the blocks into ingots so that I just know how much I genuinely have. Like that. Because I get really confused if I actually have materials because of the way that I smelted them. I smelted it all down into blocks, but I need them raw isnium, diamond, iron. It takes up more space. It's less compact, but it makes it easier to know how much I have of everything. Much, much easier. There we go. And then now I know that I can make an Invar gear, which, how much is in a gear? A gear takes 4 ingots. So 4 ingots to make an Invar gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. At some point, I should make an end tank and hook it up to this lava generator. That would be quite convenient, I think. Alright, and then now what? You? And then we're going to blink. And then this should have already done that. And then we're gonna need the Invar for a Gyo. Gyo, make Invar. And then this can keep going. Amazing. And what else did we need? We needed to make a turbine, which is iron and redstone, and a blast furnace as well, and then copper alloy, which I do have copper alloy. That should not be the end of the world. Copper. Like that. And then this is just making blocks of it. 2 blocks of iron. And then 2 blocks of redstone. Like that. And that makes a turbine rotator bearing, of course. And then we need 1 more furnace. I'm going to make 3 more furnaces, just for the halibut. And then smooth stone. So give me 3 smooth stone. We're going to slap this baby in the alloy smelter, because it just smelts it so fast. Bonk. There we go. And that should be everything that we need to get subductive. We now have a flux compressor. So do I have more energy cables on me? I do not. I don't have energy cables. I need energy. What is this? Thermoelectric generator? Okay. Going to extend this out by 1. Put this on here. Dear God. I didn't expect it to make real compressor noises. What the fuck? Can I turn that off? Can I turn the noise off? Oh my God. Sound. Whether boss stuff muffler and dragon muffler. Sound muffler mute sound within 8 blocks of a radius. I'm gonna have to do that because that's awful. That's genuinely awful. What the fuck? No? Please. I'm glad it gets quieter, but I'd like it to not make the noise at all. Dear God. Ugh, my ears. Okay. So that is the breath of fresh air. Get a bunch of stuff from that. And then the advanced pressure tubes can easily handle high amounts of pressure. With the vacuum tube, I should be able to control the flow of electricity to convert basic power into pressure. This is huge. Bottom of the ocean, here I come. And then now what? Now I make... If I want to install any type of upgrades, I'll need to make an upgrade matrix. This can only be done in a thermo-pneumatic processing plant. What about this one? It's time for me to apply some of the pressure that I can make from the flux compressor. This will need to be decent sized machines, at least 3x3. I'll need to reinforce some stone first, but I should be able to make a small high pressured space to compress items in. Create the pressure chamber multi-block for making compressed iron easier. The pressure chamber is a 3x3 or 5x5 multi-block that is made up of pressure chamber walls, 2 interfaces, and a valve. The walls must be made up of either pressure chamber walls or pressure chamber glass. The multi-block uses 2 pressure chamber interfaces to pull items in and out depending on how they are placed down when constructing the multi-block. If the orange side faces you, that's the output. The valve is used to pump in air. Make sure to place a security upgrade. And then what about this pressure suit? I've got the ability to create compressed air. Now I need to get into some gear to keep me from drowning or getting crushed by the pressure. The first priority should be making some more advanced armor that can withstand and hold pressure. Then I need to forge it on some sort of armor that's stationed for charging them up. Okay. Pneumatic helmet, pneumatic legs, pneumatic boots, pneumatic chest plate. That's cool. Reinforced stone, that's compressed iron and stone. Before I get into that, I actually kind of don't like pneumatic craft. It's probably one of my least favorite tech mods. It's the one I've used the least. I'm just not super interested by it. But, so I'm gonna go and do these chaos chests. And after that, I think we're gonna try and knock this out as fast as we can. Because I'm really curious about getting to the bottom of the ocean. I'm not quite sure what it holds for us, but it'll be quite cool to see what it's got. So first one. Extremely sharp cactus. Awesome. What about this? Oh, hello. Ow. 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 Oof, okay. Dear lord, these noises. Okay, acceleration card. That's nice. Especially whenever we get into applied energistics. I presume I'm eventually going to run into a problem with my current storage system. But I haven't quite reached it yet, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay. So let's look at what they want from us. Let's go from left to right. That'll probably be the easiest with crafting everything. Missing. So we are starting with processing for upgrades. We are making an upgrade matrix, and that requires lapis in a thermo-pneumatic processing plant, which is reinforced stone slabs, a small fluid tank, and a pressure tube. That's not too bad. Pressure. New... Pneumatic. I don't see you. Not a huge fluid tank, not a large fluid tank, not a medium, a small fluid tank. There we go. We're gonna need 2 of those. And those are used in making a... Which one is the one that we're looking for? I keep forgetting. Processing plant. Processing plant. Okay, we have the 2 tanks, we have that. Now we need pressurized stone, which is this. And we're going to turn those into slabs, like that. Boom. Amazing. And now we need to make an upgrade matrix. So I'm gonna do this. Let me grab that piping as well. Duct? What was it? Pressure. It was a tube. They gave me 16 regular tubes. we're gonna do this. There we go. And then it also needs water. I'm just gonna bucket it in, because I doubt that I'll be needing this. A lot. Wow, that is really loud and annoying. That's amazing. What am I looking for? Lapis. Just one, and that'll give us 4. Is that everything it needs? Oh. Oh. You vandal. That's me. It stored the information, too. Can I bucket it out? There we go. Amazing. Now, this one will be interesting. Upgrade matrix, speed upgrade, security upgrade. What does the security upgrade do? Looks like this is used in everything. Yeah, looks like it's used in everything. But we are doing this now. We are making pressure chamber wall, pressure chamber interface, and pressure chamber valve. So we can just type in probably pressure chamber. Yep, that should be everything that we need to make. So a pressure chamber wall is going to require reinforced bricks, which is that. All right. So give me 3 of those. As much of that as you can give me. And that will still probably not be enough. That gives me 16. Pressure chamber valve. So that's pressure chamber interface. There we are. And then pressure chamber wall, I need 27? 23. Yeah. Awesome. And then now I need to make a multi-block structure. I will do that. Oh wow, is there only one? What? What? So, boop, boop, boop. Like this. So now I can do this. Okay. I'm gonna walk away from my sanity for a second. And then 3. I gotta walk away to thing again. Okay. This will be a decent sized machine, at least 3x3. The pressure chamber is a 3x3 multi-block that is made up of pressure chamber walls, 2 interfaces, and a valve. The wall must be made up of either pressure chamber walls or pressure chamber glass. The multi-block uses 2 pressure chambers interfaces to pull items in and out depending on how they are placed down when constructing the multi-block. If the orange side faces you, that's the output. The valve is used to pump in air and make sure the place is on a second upgrade. Okay. So if I want to keep everything nice and good, I want the valve to be facing out this way. And then input and output. And the rest of it is going to be is it no block in the center? Did I forget something? It may be good. It may not be either. I don't know what it needs. The multiplier uses this net if the orange shade faces you that. The valve is used to pump in air. Make sure to place a security upgrade. This block uses to import the for a pressure chamber. It imports on the I face, and you should have at least 2 pressure chamber interfaces in your pressure chamber. One of the O face and one. Do they need to be in the center? One like this, and one like that. I have no idea if this is good. So I'm gonna actually back up here for a second. We're gonna go to Google. Pressure chamber pneumatic craft. I need to see if it does upgrade when it's done. Okay. So it can't have this at the bottom. It's got to be here. There it goes. There we go. Okay. Oof. My brain was on fire there for a second. Airdrop landed. Where? 100 blocks west? Let's go see what it is. So I think if I hear any more pressure noises, I'm gonna cry. That is ungodly. Is that the airdrop? No, that's the old airdrop. I think. This is west, but it's not very west. It's also not that far. Unless... No, this is the airdrop. Okay. Gives me redstone wiring, armor upgrade, golden carrots, diamond apple, motor, and ferrocore block. Iron, Certus quartz, basic universal conduit, Certus block, ME source housing, magma walker, sigil of healing, dark steel, and a mega torch. Alright, cool. That's a lot of useful stuff, actually. None of it's really useful right now, but it is eventually useful. Ah! There we go. All right, let's put this away then. Diamond apple, motor, bucket, armor upgrade, compressed iron, magnet upgrade, ferrocore block, and then I'm gonna actually put everything else in here. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we're going to put away the dark steel, the ME source, the Certus quartz sword, the basic universal cable, the red alloying, the pneumatic piping, the reinforced brick. And we'll keep these things on us as we go. Just so that things can keep an onward process. Okay, that's all the gold done. We'll do some iron. Ah! It also said to use a security upgrade on it, so let me do that as well. I don't know what it does, but it does something, so I'm going to do that. No problems. Upgrades. An interface and export mode will a dispenser upgrade will. Speed upgrade, dispenser upgrade. So it doesn't even use security upgrades. Okay. Fantastic. Don't know why I have 2 of them now, but I have 2 of them. So we'll keep it going. Now we are crafting pressure. Pneumatic leggings. Pneumatic leggings. So that's gonna be air canisters, logistic core, compressed iron legs, and compressed core. Did I make all of the compressed armor? I feel like I did. I made most of it. I'll finish making the rest of it. That's right, the leather. Leather. What an annoying crafting recipe. But now it's done. So now we are going to need all of that to then make pneumatic versions of it. So an air canister. And we're going to need 4 of those. So we're going to need more compressed iron, which requires cast iron. What's the fastest way I can get more cast iron? Enriched iron? Which is carbon enriched iron. Okay. I could actually do that. Iron. Let's do a stack of it, because I have plenty of iron, honestly. And if I ever need more, I will be fine. Ugh. Stack of that. I don't know how much carbon it'll need. We'll probably eventually need more. And then give me it. I could make another one of those tanks actually, and then just take that one. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make another tank, take that one, put that next to that, and we'll go from there. Singularity tank. I could use a basic tank as well. Tank. Trade this. Ouch. Put this down. And then output. Is that working? Yes. Okay. Good. Good. And good. And good. Now, how do I use you? Ah. Input. This block is used to import-export items to and from a pressure chamber. It imports on the I face and exports on the O face. You should have at least 2 pressure chamber interfaces in your pressure chamber. One with O, one with I. Okay, so we do have to use item. We do have to use item pipes, which is going to be a little annoying, but it's fine. Pipe. Fluid and item pipe. Fluid, item, and then chest, I guess. I have no iron chests somewhere. I have that one. I have a barrel. But I need inputs and outputs anyway. So let's do fluid. And beautiful. That's working over there. That is an output. That's lava's filled. That is making steam. All is going according to plan. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, now what? No. Right. I want to find a consistent way to make pressurized steel that isn't fucking exploding it. So we need inventories, like just 2 chests. Is this recipe in? Yes, perfect. And then we have item pipes as well. So we'll do brink and brink input. This isn't correct. Is it? Did I place it wrong? That should be blue. Oh, that was it opening up. Okay. Oh, do I don't... I have no idea. Okay. Item. And then output. This. And now it is in. Oh, that's actually really cool. Hi, Carson. Thanks for making it to the stream. Much appreciated. But you're confused. I'm not playing Peak. I'm playing Minecraft. That is so loud. Ah, brr, 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 brr. Not you. You. Oh, right. You need a output location. So let's do you, and then you. And now you have a place to be outputted. Apply more pressure to the pressure chamber. The required pressure is dependent on the number of items being transported. How do I apply more pressure? Is this not right? Temperature 0. So, am I doing this wrong? Oh, thank God. Okay. How do I... I'm so sorry. Just, okay, so that's backwards. And that's the output. So here. And then this. Pressure. Now it has pressure. Not enough pressure. Insert valid items. Adds a built-in safety valve to the machine, automatically release some air if the pressure would rise into the danger zone. Insert valid items into the chamber to be compressed. I have. Importing items. What? Not enough pressure. Apply more pressure to the pressure chamber. Pressure. Air is rising. Base volume. Pressure is slightly rising slowly as well. And then this is correct. Yeah, okay. This is actually really cool. So that's what the security Minecraft streamer. I'm trying my best. Security upgrade. Let's look at all the upgrades that are available. So we have volume upgrade, flippers, speed, security, and armor. How's your day going today, Carson? How are you? You doing alright? So the question is this the max amount of pressure that this can output. Was it school from 9 to 5? Ew, like a job? This is air that can be stored, causing a pressure drop. Removing upgrades keeps the pressure constant, losing air from the machine. This machine... They're making you work. Input. So the temperature's fine. Heat can be applied by placing a block that generates heat next to this machine. Quasar produces heat. Heat can be applied by placing a block. Think of a vortex tube. Fast but requires power, but also lava. Fast but solidifies, and torch is very slow to cool down a machine. Remove the heat sources and accessory speed. Up the process by placing down heat sinks or cold blocks placed in the ice pack. So, oh, so I need this to be a higher temperature, not a lower temperature. Okay. Paying money to work a 9 to 5. Yeah, they got you doing the laborious tasks over there. 2, 3. So I actually want to increase the temperature. I did not realize that. So something like this. Higher, or is it slowly rising? 50. Where did my items go? Oh, that is rising. Okay, so we don't need lava. Lava is too high. We need... Oh, they want me to... I don't hope they don't want me to, like, regulate this. That would be really annoying. Cool down the machine to 50 degrees Celsius. Okay. So they want me to put blocks on all sides. Is there like ventilation or something I can do? Maybes. So where did my items go? Because I put compressed iron. That's steel. I don't want steel. I want you. And I put you in here. You get inputted. Yes, good, lovely. Items are imported. Add air to the pressure required to 2 bar. We are not at 2 bar. River. So how do I regulate the temperature of this? Thank you. Infused alloy. Thank you. Enriched carbon. Pneumaticraft. Heat disperses to adjacent blocks, including air, and is mechanic unique to the NCR. If certain heat sources disperse entirely, they can convert to different blocks. An example of this would be using lava to heat a machine and eventually cooling to obsidian. You can prevent heat from dissipating in the air by making sure each side of the block is covered. Thermal lagging works well for this. Thank you. Insert valid items into the chamber to be compressed. You have... Ah, perfect. Compressed. Now, cast... Nope, sorry. Now, cast iron. Well, I now realize why I was making so much noise is because I was doing a bad job at my job. But, can I turn it off? I can't turn it off. I probably will turn it off whenever I'm not using it just because I don't feel like handling that. Apply more pressure to the chamber. The required pressure depends on the number of items being transported. So import less items. Can I take items out? I cannot. They say just to deal with it. This is very cool from a logical perspective, but it is very confusing. There's no inventory to push them to. I assume this is true for this as well. Yeah, exact same upgrades. And you are these security and volume. Air can be stored, but warnings. Insert valid amounts in the chamber. Status, chamber. One inside. Air is stored, but pressure is slowly rising? There it goes. 37. Do I need to watch this, or is air slowly being pumped in anyway? Because, like, it feels like air is just being added slowly, and I don't have to worry about it. I'm watching it because I'm curious, and I don't want it to explode, which I have a feeling is what it'll do if I overdo it. So I'm trying to actually underdo it, I feel like. I don't want to die. Big fan of the not deading. So pressure and air is increasing. We're at that much? I don't know how much it needs quantifiably. Unsure, unclear, unwell in the head. But we are making progress nonetheless. So enriched, infused, steel compressed, and now we're doing pressurized lead. Yeah. So we're making more of these, and we need more redstone now. Okay, how much redstone do I have? 1. I have 1 redstone. How much do I actually have? I have plenty. Fantastic. Fan-frickin-tastic. I'm gonna leave that alone for now because I am just gonna presume that it's all gonna work. So I've got 4 tanks to make the legs. I got 4 tanks to make the legs. So let's count this. We're gonna need 4 for the legs. We're gonna need 7 for the helmet. We're gonna need 4 for the feet, and we're gonna need 7 for the chest plate. So that's 8 and 14. That is 22. Right, we're gonna need more pipe. Let's do that. And then how many more of that? We're now out of compressed air. Okay. So now we need to learn how to make a logistics core, which actually isn't that complicated. Rectile. A little bit more. A meshing. 2 logistic cores. Gonna need more pressurized. So we'll make the 2 more logistic cores that we'll need. We will not. I will not make them because I don't have the blocks. So I need more reinforced stone. Reinforced bricks. There we go. Reinforced tile. There we go. And then 2 more of these. Beautiful. And now we're just waiting on the steel. 37 steel. That's not steel, but you get the idea. You get the idea. And then now we can make pneumatic legs. We can keep making tanks. 7. Let's make the helmet. And then now I can make Now I can make the boots. And then we are down to the chest plate, which will require 7 more. Which require more compressed. More compressed steel. Alright, alright. So give me the rest of the iron. I'm just gonna hope that this is enough, because blah blah blah. Alright, so we're gonna need more carbon. Let's do 32. Can I do multiple at a time? I can. Fantastic. And then... Can I get this to automatically output? Output. Auto. There we go. We'll get this going. And that's gonna keep going. Amazing. And if we keep implying small amounts, it'll do it in small instances, and it shouldn't have to worry about how much pressure or air there is. Yes. Yippee! That is so fun. Oh, we have more iron we need to do. Does anything else need to be schmorted? I don't think so. I think we're good for now. Do that. We have 15 compressed. We can make a few more tanks. We can make 4 more tanks with that. 4. And we need 3 more. So that's gonna be 2. We're gonna need 10 more. That's 8. A little bit more. Cool. That's all the carbon. Now that. Now the physical stuff is super cool. But it is very, very, very annoying to wait. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3. Amazing. And there we go. A full set of pneumatic armor. And now we need to make the crafting station. Cool. I need real bricks. Charging station. I see it. What am I missing? I'm missing this. There we go. And then I'll make that. And then bricks. I should have clay. I do. 3 bricks, please. 3 Stanley Kubricks. Oh, and before I forget, I should turn off auto eject. 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 brick, 4 brick. Stanley Kubrick. And then we're gonna have to put this on the pressure. Drone? Drone? You can make a drone? That's kind of sick, actually. Bang. Charging station. Fantastic. And we're now gonna put that there. Do I put it on and then stand on it? charger. That's cool, actually. So wait, this is actually really cool. Okay, while it does that, I'll read everything that I'm reading. Okay, item life upgrade, speed upgrade, that. I've got the ability to create compressed air. I'll need to forge on some sort of armor station for charging them up. Craft the pneumatic helmet and leggings, then craft a charging station to use, modify, and charge your pneumatic gear. Note the life upgrade can be installed to repair your armor using pressure. Speed upgrade? No, okay. And life upgrade. Okay. I guess they probably wanted me to put these on the 2 items that they displayed, which was the legs and the hat. Like this. Cool. This is it. This is the one I've been working for this entire time. I use the strength of adamant. I can construct an upgrade that enables my suit to withstand the depths of the vast ocean. I should also make sure I make something that allows me to breathe underwater. Craft and install the Scuba and Depth Upgrade Mark 1. Note, to apply soulbound to your pneumatic gear, combine them in a crafting table. I'm gonna take a quick fiver, I'm gonna go grab some water, I'm gonna go use this room, and I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, let's see how this is going. Okay, so I am just gonna have to wait for the charging stations to charge everything. But it looks like we can get these upgrades. And then I think whenever we finish the upgrades, we're gonna stop there for today. So I'm gonna have the charge stations charge these things up overnight, and then the next time we stream, we should be able to go into the depths, which will be really cool. Really, really cool. Oh wow, this uses a bunch of stuff. Okay. Very doable though. So let's look at this. What is it called? It is called a scuba upgrade and a depth upgrade. Start with the scuba, because that one's first. What are we missing? We are missing another air tank. We are missing molten quartz into that, or quartz glass with 4 of that. So quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shouldn't take us but a second. There we go. Fused quartz. And then now there was one other thing that we needed. Compressed gear. We can absolutely make that. Amazing. Compressed gear. Am I all out of compressed iron? Oh, what? No way! I just made a bunch, did I not? No? I have 2 left. Oh, okay. We're gonna do it the fast and cheap way. Because it probably takes about the same amount of time and it costs me no coal, so that's why I'm gonna do it this way. Can I do it on a soul campfire too? I can. So this is probably faster than the way that we were going to do while waiting. So while we look at the scuba, let's look at the depth upgrade. Because I have a feeling that this is going to be adamant, vacuum tube, upgrade, energetic, and adamant. So we're going to need energetic alloy, which is going to be this. We're going to need 3 more adamant. Because I think I have 1. I don't think I used it for anything. No, I haven't used it for anything yet. Ow! Aye. It is funny that I keep making armors and they keep going, okay, now make another one. Oh, wait. Well, that's durability, not pressure. Okay. So those are different. They are different, and I should note that. Okay. That scared me real bad, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty intense. I will make better tubing, I'm sorry. Dear Lord, that scared me so bad. Lord have mercy. Okay. Give me this. Shh. 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 There we go. Tire quality now. Oh my gosh. Don't do that again. It's losing pressure. Oh, it can only go up to the... It can only go up to the... I don't know. I'm a little confused on how this works, because it's not like a straight up number increase. It is a little bit different. So... Scuba. Upgrade. We need a compressed gear. That's the scuba upgrade. And now we need the depth. So we're gonna make 4 of you. Now energetic. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3. Gold. 1, 2, 3. And glow, which we can sieve, but that's gonna be annoying if I don't have any extra. Oh, I have plenty. I shouldn't have even been concerned, not even a faint little bit. Ooh, I will not lie, I'm still, like, shaking a little bit from that explosion. It scared me so bad. There we go. Depth upgrade goes on the leggings. That's why they were so important. Okay. Grid manager. Leggings. Now this. Helmet. Okay. Infinite ham? Soulbound, and then infinite ham. A mysterious piece of meat that smoothly generates to its own original size no matter how much you carve it. Okay. Cool. And then they want me to soul bind these. So let's do that. Shall we? They talked about it in a certain way. Craft a... Note, to apply soulbound to your pneumatic gear, combine them in a crafting table? Ah! Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Cool. We have done it. Now we can claim all of these. A random mass capacitor. But none of you use capacitors, so you're going in the backpack. And then just dire things. I got boots as well. And then pneumatic craft. I made bukus of steps. Fantastico. Are you ready for underwater? One thing I probably should have accounted for. How am I supposed to break things under the pressure? I can barely move my arms. Explore the different ways to increase underwater mining speed. Ways to mine underwater faster. Craft jewelry made of lead using the jewel craft station. Craft and use the mining gadget instead of mining by hand. We do not have time for you. Okay. Whew. I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna straight down. Oh, wait, I don't have air. I also did that really slowly. So that was really dumb. Air. And then do these store air? Or what? Air. Unclear. If I make another air canister, Okay, so they are filling up. Yeah, then I'm actually going to stop it here. I think that will be all for now. I'm glad that everybody kind of come by and spend some time. Thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.